Welcome back to the Manc Entrepreneur YouTube channel, and in today's episode I'm going to be sharing with you the simple way that you can grow your business's email list. Now, I don't know why I've got that in, I don't need that anymore, but put rather simply, this is a concept which a lot of businesses seem to struggle with, and it's one of the fundamentals of when it comes to building your business. Is the sooner that you can start capturing customers' email addresses, the better. Put simply, as soon as you have a customer's email address, you have the permission to talk to them, and that becomes important because increasingly on the internet there's no loyalty, and Amazon have done a quite good job. Obviously, if they tie people into the Prime subscription, they're going to be much more likely to shop on Amazon. For the most part, however, there's no loyalty online. Customers are going to come for price or whoever they think is offering the best product or who knows the product best. And that is the thing. It's like, just because you've had one email customer does not necessarily mean, one web customer doesn't mean that they're going to come back again. If they find the product somewhere else, or from someone they prefer, they might go shop somewhere else. And this is where having your own, building the email list allows you to be fresh in your customer's mind, and also allow you to re-engage with them and try and bring them back on site. Now, I've just come off a webinar where we've been talking about custom audiences on Facebook. Now, this is a very powerful tool, but one that I am totally not the expert to speak to on this. Instead, Miles Beckler is much better. So what I'm actually going to do, if you're watching this live, head over to Miles's channel. I think it's youtube.com/c/MilesB. Go and check him out. If you're watching the recorded version, up here, I will put a link to a Miles video talking about Facebook custom audiences. But anyway, getting back onto track, this is what I want to talk to you today, is about how you can initially build that email list. And, you know, there is a few sort of different ways that you can do this. A lot of people think as soon as someone places an order with you, you now have permission to email them marketing stuff. That is not the case. They have to opt in to your mailing list. You can update a customer regards to where their order is up to. Has it been dispatched? Has it been shipped? Has it been delivered? That's fine. However, any marketing stuff, that is not fine. You need them to have opted in to your email list. And for years, that was one of the hardest things to get customers to do. You know, I've worked with a number of businesses in the past who would have the sign up to our mailing list, little tick box, or some would automatically tick it, which I'm not sure if that's still allowed in most countries. And they'd have to opt out. How many times have you unticked those boxes? I know I do all the time, you know, because when you see sign up to our mailing list, what you're actually reading is, please send me spam. And that's obviously not what you want. So how do you do this? You have to incentivize your customers. You have to give them a reason to sign up. So I've never tried this before on live. But what I'm going to try and do is share the screen. This one, share. Hopefully that's worked. Okay, so fingers crossed that's done the job. If I click present to everyone, has that done it? Okay. Hopefully that will do it. So you can this is a website called Rigidink.com. Sorry, Rigid.ink. That's very futuristic. And instead, what these guys have done is, oh, thank you, Goodie. It has worked. Appreciate that. So what these guys have actually done, as you can see, they sell, if we hit this one, they sell 3D printer ink. This is very niche of niche. And again, chances are you're not that interested in it. I know I'm not. I don't have a 3D printer. But again, it's a nice website. They have products. But what they've managed to do is, if we go to one of their collections, so a PLA filament, apparently that's something that 3D printers use, apparently it's plastic. If we scroll down, Love our content? Get our free, easy cheat sheet to 100% reliable printing, 5-minute read. Save a ton of time tinkering, stop wasting filament and money on failed prints, gain confidence in longer prints, advanced advice with easy explanations. We know you're busy, condensed in just a 5-minute read. Yes, please. What happens? So that we can tell you the guides we send you, please tell us what level of 3D printing you're at. Complete beginner. Okay. Email. Name and email. Simple. We'll send you a link to where you can download our guide. That consists of you giving them permission to talk to you. So if we stop that, bring me back, that is ultimately what they've done. And that's a fantastic example of Rigidink right there. Again, it's that easy. And what I really like about what they've done is they've focused on the features and the benefits. Why do you want this guide? You will save a ton of time tinkering. Everybody wants to save time. Time is the most precious commodity we have. Stop wasting filament and save money on failed prints. Yeah, I don't want to waste money. I want to, stop wasting product as well. Gain confidence in longer prints. Improve your skills. Absolutely. Advanced advice with easy explanations. Like you said, they give a little box. I'm a complete beginner. We'll tailor the guide to your level of knowledge. Complete beginner, not a problem. Easy explanations. And we know you're busy. It's a 5-minute read. I don't want a 30-page book on how to, print, 3D printer stuff. Just tell me what I need to know. And that's exactly the kind of value which, again, it's going to take you, a 5-minute read, it's probably less than 10 pages. And it's going to be, they've created it once, they've invested some time, probably just in like a Word doc to begin with, put a few images in, saved it as a PDF, stored it in a hosting environment. You get the email, set up an autoresponder to send you the link to everybody who signs up on that box. Super simple. They're now building a list of people that they know have interested in 3D printing, but also have looked at their guide. So in their guide, if they're making reference to any specific products, to any specific templates, downloadable files to run on your 3D printer, they know that you know what they're talking about. And all of a sudden they can start assuming things about you and start painting this picture about what you as a customer look like to them. What are you going to be interested in? Then it gets exciting because, like I said, email marketing is still absolutely huge opportunity for a lot of people. And if it's done right, I've talked about this before, email versus me-mail. People these days want to feel personal. They've just told you, on Rigid.ink, you've just input your name and email. If they didn't send an email saying, hey, Dave, here's that link you want, here's that ebook you downloaded. If it just said, dear customer, I'd be a little bit a myth, because that's not personal at all. I'm just like everybody else. Hey, Dave, here's the download for the free ebook thing that you were interested in. Hope you find it useful. Cheers, Rigid.ink. Something like that. And all of a sudden, email is still a huge opportunity for a lot of people when done right, but also that email address is worth more than just email marketing. As I've said, check out Miles's channel. I'm sure, I've not even checked, but I'm pretty sure Miles will have a video on Facebook custom audiences. Miles, where are you? I'm going to be gutted now if he doesn't. But I'm pretty sure I've seen it. That's why I know. So again, it's one of those things where it's super simple to do. And that email address is valuable to you. Yeah, Miles has got a link. I'll put it up here in the record, but how to create a custom audience from your email list or customer list. He's already sorted it. He's already telling you how to do it. I'm taking it back a level as to why you want to do this. Capture email addresses is crucial in a business. And the best way to do that now is to incentivize your customers. Give them value. If you're selling golf clubs, talk, how to regrip your golf clubs, how to clean your golf clubs effectively, how to hit the ball longer, all this sort of stuff. Really simple tips and tricks that you can compile, or even better, have a virtual assistant compile, a copywriter compile into a short little ebook, offer it for download. You have to create it once, and you can send that out thousands, millions of times and build that list. And that is precisely why you'd want to do it. Because as soon as you have that permission to talk to your audience, you can then start doing cool things with retargeting on Facebook as well. If you're watching this right now and you're stuck for an idea, you think you run a product-based business or a service-based business where there's nothing that you can tell your customer about something that, or you cannot give them free value in form of an ebook in exchange for an email address, let me know in the comment section down below. Tell me what product it is that you're struggling with, and I'll do my best to give you an ebook idea, a really short, simple ebook which will do the trick. With that said, if you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new. There's new content every single weekday. And of course, share this video with a friend or family member who sells online and you think would benefit from hearing about how they can help grow their email list. Massive shout out to Rigid.ink. Guys, love what you're doing. And with that said, I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your day. Start thinking about how you can start capturing your customers' email addresses by giving value. I'll catch you, as always, in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you then.